And these are the ordinances that you shall place before them. If you buy a Jewish bondsman, he shall work for 6 years, and in the 7th he shall go free for no charge. If he shall arrive by himself, he shall leave by himself. If he is the husband of a woman, his wife shall leave with him. If his master will give him a woman, and she bears him sons or daughters, the wife and her children shall belong to a master, and he shall go out by himself. But if the bondsman shall say, I love my master, my wife, and my children, I shall not go free, then his master shall bring him to the court, and shall bring him to the doorpost, and his master shall bore through his ear with the awl, and he shall serve him for real. If a man will sell his daughter as a bondswoman, she shall not leave like the leave taken of the slaves. If she is displeasing in the eyes of her master, who should have designated her for himself, he shall assist in her redemption. He shall not have the power to sell her to a strange man, for he had betrayed her. Oh, if he had designated her for his son, he shall deal with her according to the rights of the young women. If he shall take another in addition to her, he shall not diminish her food or clothing or her marital relationship. If he does not perform these 3 for her, she shall leave free of charge without payment. One who strikes a man so that he dies shall surely be put to death. One who strikes a man so that he dies shall surely be put to death. But for one who had not lain in ambush, and God had caused it to come to his hand, I shall provide you a place to which he shall flee. If a man shall act intentionally against his fellow, to murder him with guile from my altar, shall you take him to die? One who strikes his father or mother shall surely be put to death. One who kidnaps a man and sells him, and he was found to have been in his power, shall surely be put to death. One who curses his father or mother shall surely be put to death. If men quarrel and one strikes his fellow with a stone or a fist, and he does not die but falls into bed, if he gets up and goes about outside under his own power, the one who struck is absolved. Only for his lost time shall he pay, and he shall provide for healing. If a man shall strike his slave or his maidservant with the rodan, he shall die under his hand, he shall surely be avenged. But if he will survive for a day or two, he shall not be avenged, for he is his property. If men shall fight and they collide with the pregnant woman and she miscarries, but there will be no fatality, he shall surely be punished as the husband of the woman shall cause to be assessed against him, and he shall pay it by order of judges. But if there should be a fatality, then you shall award a life for a life, an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, a hand for a hand, a foot for a foot, a burn for a burn, a wound for a wound, a bruise for a bruise. If a man shall strike the eye of his slave or the eye of his maidservant and destroy it, he shall set him free in return for his eye. And if he knocks out the tooth of his slave or the tooth of his maidservant, he shall set him free in return for his tooth. a man or woman, and he shall die. The ox shall surely be stoned, its flesh may not be eaten, and the owner of the ox shall be innocent. But if it was an ox that gores habitually from yesterday and the day before yesterday, and its owner had been warned but did not guard it, and it killed a man or woman, the ox shall be stoned, and even its owner shall die. When an atonement payment shall be assessed against him, he shall pay as a redemption for his life whatever shall be assessed against him, whether it gores a boy or it gores a girl. In accordance with this judgment shall be done to him. If the ox shall gore a slave or a maidservant, 30 silver shekels shall he give to his master, and the ox shall be stoned. If a man shall uncover a pit, or if a man shall dig a pit and not cover it, and an ox or a donkey fall into it, the owner of the pit shall make restitution. He shall return money to its owner, and the carcass shall be his. Strike his fellow's ox which dies, they shall sell the living ox and divide its money, and the carcass too shall they divide. But if it becomes known that it was an ox that had gored habitually from yesterday and before yesterday, but its owner did not guard it, he shall surely pay an ox in place of the ox, and the carcass shall be his. If a man shall steal an ox or a sheep or goat and slaughter it or sell it, he shall pay 5 cattle in place of the ox, and 4 sheep in place of the sheep.